Hi, I'm Julie from Green Acres Nursery and Supply, and this video is all about how to attract more hummingbirds into your garden. I know I get so excited anytime I just see a hummingbird, but to have more in your yard is just the best. So, one of my most favorites to do this with is Grevillea, and Grevillea comes in so many different shapes and sizes and varieties. For example, I have this guy. This one's a Ned Kelly. They're beautiful. They get these big pendulum flowers and they are packed full of nectar. Right now it's a little wet, but if it was dry and I bathed it on my hand, it would leave a puddle of nectar in my hand. So hummingbirds go crazy for this. This is also a Grevillea. This is a coastal gem Grevillea. So this guy will get about 6 feet tall. This one gets 1.5 feet tall. So you have a lot of options and varieties that you could do. They're full hot sun, they're low water, and they don't like fertilizers. So the more you ignore them, the more they like you. So it's a great low maintenance plant. And they bloom fall, winter, spring. So in the wintertime when there's not a lot of food for them, they're all in your garden because you have that natural nectar going on for them, which they absolutely love. Another really fun plant, which is also from Australia, are Kangaroo Paws. That's these cool guys. They're also an evergreen like the Grevillea, but they get these cute flowers, and when they open up, they look just like a little kangaroo paw waving at you. But anything that has that kind of trumpet-like look to them, hummingbirds absolutely love, so they'll come and hit this up, and it's also full hot sun and low water, drought tolerant, great plant. Another fun one I have that comes in a lot of different shapes and sizes is Salvia. So this is one option. This is a mirage variety. This one stays small, it gets 2 by 2, but then I also have some varieties that will called like hot lips that'll get like 5 by 5. So you have a lot of options in variety and size. These guys, most of them are going to go completely dormant in winter. And as far as pruning goes, you just turn your brain off, cut it in half, and then it's going to grow back like it was the next year, full size, super fast growing, super easy. But the hummingbirds and the bees absolutely love these things. And they come in different looks, like this is also Salvia. This table behind me is all Salvia. Another fun one I wanted to share with you is Gara. Gara is going to give you a real natural wispy look, but they get these beautiful little butterfly looking flowers that go up the stems. They come in pink and white and like a deeper pink. But these guys are a great wispy plant that just kind of blows in the wind and attracts hummingbirds like crazy in your garden. Gives you a real pretty look while it's doing it. You can do regular pomegranates, but this is ornamental pomegranate. So you don't really eat this fruit. It's more bird food. It doesn't taste great, but they get this beautiful jewel tone orange that attracts them like crazy. It's like a trumpet. And then once it's done, it's going to turn into a little pomegranate. So in fall, you'll have these little miniature pomegranates all over your tree. It looks like little ornaments, and then it's going to turn a bright yellow, and then all the leaves are going to come off and they'll be dormant in winter. But it gives you a lot of shows from summer through. Butterfly bush, that's this guy. This is a Pugster blue butterfly bush. He's one of my absolute favorites. This guy gets 2 to 3 feet tall and 2 to 3 feet wide. It's a more tight variety of a butterfly bush. A lot of people just think of the big rangy ones. They're kind of the old school ones. This one's been hybridized to a way where it grows really beautifully, but it still has a big plume to it. But it's not just to attract your hummingbirds, but also your butterflies. Butterflies really like these, but it's a great plant, really high color. And it likes full sun. This is actually a native in California. This is a monkey flower, but they're super beautiful. They come in a ton of different colors. This one's like a little fire flame with the red and the orange. It also comes in yellow and solid orange and solid red, but it's a really fun plant. It gets a pretty good size to it, but it's another good option for you for your hummingbirds. I also have your Catmint. It's another plant that's going to go dormant in winter, but it just poofs up nice and round. There's a few different varieties. There's short ones, and then there's ones that'll get like a little over 3 feet each way. They give you all that pretty blue spray of flowers, kind of like a salvia, but they have that nice dusty blue leaf to it. It kind of cools down the yard, gives a real pretty look. If you want more evergreen shrubs, I also have your Abelia. This is the kaleidoscope Abelia. The leaves change color, but the little flowers attract a ton of hummingbirds to it. It's just a nice mounting shrub, gets 2 to 3 feet by 3 to 4 feet. And then lastly, I have your Little John Bottlebrush. This isn't the big ginormous guy. This guy only gets 3 by 3 and also very drought tolerant. They bloom technically all year, but they bloom heaviest in the cooler months. So again, when a lot of things aren't blooming for the hummingbirds, this guy will also go and they'll be checking it out in your yard when the neighbors aren't seeing it, which is really fun. We have so many more other varieties of plants that attract hummingbirds. The list just keeps going and going. This is just a few of my favorites, but please come into any Green Acres near you. talk to our gurus, and we'll be more than happy to help you to find different plants to bring your little hummingbird friends into your yard.